before we came on here, we were talking about internet. And I am, if I ran for president, my platform would be everybody gets high-speed internet.
That's how they do it overseas, but they also can have that digital switch where they can say you don't get it anymore.
That's true. Too. That's called communism.
Yeah, exactly.
But bad. I'm an avid gamer, and updates come down.
Well, when your games are updated.
Yeah, I seriously, you guys are gonna think this is funny because you're just like you won't be able to identify with this. I live in a place to where I get 1 gig download an hour.
That's if you're lucky.
That's if I'm lucky.
Yeah, that's if it's going good.
Yeah, so all the planets are aligned. Yeah, it just that's it.
It takes you a week to download a new game.
I think that's why can't we do that instead of just like sending $40 billion to Ukraine, who by the way has high speed internet.
Yeah, they do.
Why can't we put some stuff in down here?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? The only reason I have high speed internet is because I've cobbled together dishes that go like a mile away from each other so I can get it. But yeah,
Well, I think it's interesting because it's just like, it's the only one that runs down my road. And so they're basically like, it's like somebody who says, I'm going to give you 500, you're going to get 500 gallons of water. You can't get water from anywhere else. We're going to give you 500 gallons of water. You're going to pay for this. And then they bring you 15 and they say, like, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're on the end of the line on top of it.
And that's what TDS.net, that's what they do. They basically say, what are you going to do?
You use net? But poor Dwayne's the only guy that works there, though. Like,
I know.
He has to upkeep the entirety of the county.
He is, man. He has to hear everybody griping about it all the time, too.
Poor guy.
That guy from down Periscope has got to lick his fingers and put the...
Yeah, that's pretty well him. That, and if you get an email, if you have a TDS email server, he's the one forwarding all the emails through.
Yeah.
It's like old school. Like
basically,
he's taking
actually, there's not a TDS. It's just him.
It's just, yes. Yeah. It is him. So if you think about it that way,
his first name starts with a T?
Amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But... every once in a while you have to do updates for games, and the new Destiny update came out. Mm-hmm. And, we haven't seen it, so I wanted to watch it here. It's a video announcing the new season of Destiny.
Oh, hooray.
And
Mike loves it.
There's joy. There's much joy.
I love it so much.
But I want to get into this. After we watch this video, I want to get into why I have a love-hate relationship with Destiny.
Okay.
And it's good because I have love and I have hate.
It's
right
true.
Here.
I have all the hate for this game.
Right.
And I'm not.
And so I think it's going to be good. I'm a Division fan.
At one point, you loved it, though.
I liked it when the Division 1.
Division.
Yeah. Whatever this game's called. That's how much
Destiny,
I hate it. I don't even
Destiny
remember what
when it was actual an RPG.
When it was a Halo clone, basically.
A single player.
Came out. But even then, I was like, this doesn't make any sense because here's this thing that's in the sky that we don't know what it is, why it's here. In the entire game, they never explained it. There's no story. And they're like, well, you got to find all the little pieces of paper and all the codexes. No. Just tell me
8 years later, we know what the Traveler is.
8 years later, you finally know.
We know what the Traveler is.
Dumb. I like
and then
Mass Effect, Dragon Age, games that give me
just get a new Mass
substance.
The good games.
Yes. Sorry.
All right, go on. Let's watch it. Go. Let's watch this
Dragon
garbage.
Age, I don't know about that.
Oh, it's fantastic.
All right.
We'll see.
They're going to mention light. Let's drink every time they mention light.
Oh, gosh, we'll be drunk by the end of this.
The Witness.
All attempts to follow it have failed.
To any Guardians listening, this Deputy Committee Commander Sloan requesting emergency
Have they not done this before? That looks familiar.
Nah.
All this looks familiar.
Titan's familiar. We just got it back.
1 kilometer down.
So they took it away and they brought it back.
Well, Titan was taken by the darkness for a while.
Oh, so in other words, so they can take it away from you, so when they bring it back, it's like, oh, it's new again, and it's the exact same thing. Okay, continue.
True. Now you're going underwater now.
Oh, I remember before you jumped in the water, you died. That's
yeah. I remember just touching that water.
Yeah,
several years ago would kill you.
You can't get to the water on Titan. It's
you
down
can.
below you.
If you jump off the platform, you'll get to it.
Yeah,
you'll die.
You fell in the water back then, you die.
Yeah.
Now it's just like everybody, okay, go on in, it's okay.
Yeah, guys, it's okay.
The water's fine. Come on in, guys. All right, keep going.
Clear to descend.
Oh.
I am not leaving anyone behind again.
Ooh. Oh. I bet it has the same physics.
We have never been underwater before in Destiny.
It'll have the same physics as being in the.
Sloane's back. She's older.
Being in space, I bet.
She knows our true enemy, the Witness.
Oh look, more cosmetics for y'all to have.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Underwater cosmetics. It's so exciting.
Dredging up what Sloan needs. Fire team.
Oh,
Make this
taking
dive
weapons.
Okay, well, I'm seeing taken weapons here.
Taking weapons, right?
Which we've had in years and years ago, but not for a while. So
Right.
this is cool.
Okay.
Okay,
This
so they're
is cool.
bringing more stuff old back. Okay, continue.
Oh, by the way.
So is this Sleeper again? Is that what I'm seeing?
That's not Sleeper. Can't be.
Not Simulant. What's the sniper I'm thinking of? We'll figure it out later.
Now, I'm going to say something right now.
Okay.
To all the Destiny players who are watching. To all of you Titans and Hunters who wouldn't allow Arc Warlocks on your fire team. During this season, you're going to be begging us to come back. And guess what? I'm going to boot your sorry ass for the fire team. I am only going to play with Warlocks. All Titans, all Hunters, you're gone.
After you get there, you're going to boot them.
Right. We get to the very end, I'm going to boot you.
Just bring in more Warlocks.
I'm going to bring in more Warlocks. I'm not playing with anybody
That
else.
sounds extremely racist.
Oh, that's all they did. They sat around the entire time. It's just like, oh, gosh, you're an Arc Warlock. Oh, we're so dead. But they're going to make Arc fantastic this season, and now they're all going to be begging them to come back.
Well, I'll be a Warlock, but I won't be running Arc.
I just say, don't do it. Arc Warlocks, let's stand together. Seriously. Let's do it. Don't play with anybody else except other Arc Warlocks. Just do it. Okay, go.
It's racist.
It's racist. Sounds extremely racist. Hey, look, those look like the same enemies from the last one.
No, these are taken.
This Stasis. Oh gosh, it's gonna be Stasis.
Have taken not
I
been
do
in the
sound like a
game
fanboy,
before?
don't I?
I'm so confused.
That's the new Arc
Wait. What'd you say?
auto rifle that
I'm so
everybody's gonna
confused.
want.
You said they're new. Have taken. I remember shooting things that looked like that back when I played twice.
Yeah, but we haven't had a big taken overrun for a while.
Oh, okay.
There's no new character.
Oh my gosh, it looks exactly the same as it did. Okay, continue.
What's this new gun you're talking about? You have this already?
No, this is right here. I don't have the game downloaded yet, JR.
Well, you're saying you got a new auto rifle.
This is the
for
Arc
pre-order.
auto rifle that everybody's gonna want, and everybody's gonna switch to Arc, and you guys can suck it.
Why is
I don't want any of you playing Arc.
It's got like cam
None
gears
of you.
in there, Mike. Look at that.
It does. What does it do? Does it spin and make cool noises? So is that like a pre-order?
Well,
bonus?
you know, Lee's gonna want that.
Stop. I'll
have
tell
to-
you right now, that gun right there is hidden behind some godforsaken raid that takes you 7 hours to do.
Or paywall? Do they do that? Do they do paywalls?
I'd rather pay than go through a raid.
So I don't know of a new raid coming out, so I don't think that's true. I would bet that is instant unlock for buying this season's pass, which you probably already have.
Paywall.
Because you bought the
We'll
version.
get into that. Okay, keep going. Sorry. Arc Warlock's rule.
I'm gonna ruin your paywall story, by the way. Oh, that's 6-player content there. Season of the Deep.
I just
I
cannot
think
tell
we
you
can
how
probably leave it
excited
right
I
there.
am for this.
All right. There it is.
Oh no, what we got?
Oh,
They're going to do fishing. You got fishing.
Oh, we can fish. What do we do with the fish?
Oh, no, you can catch stuff like,
The witness.
you can catch rifles.
you can catch rifles.
Like Zelda?
Yeah. I mean, you can catch gear.
Oh, look at that. That's the AR-15 I've been looking for.
Well, at least
my
I have
entire
something to do
life.
when I'm playing by myself. I'll just sit there and just fish the entire time. I can do that.
Oh. Okay.
This hurts my brain just to watch it.
So new season's out today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, or yesterday, if you're watching this.
It'll be tomorrow before I'm actually able to get on.
No. You'll be
Because the servers are, well, by the time we get on, it's already late anyway.
Yep.
All the little 15-year-olds have gone to bed.
3 months.
I don't know. I probably won't play it again after this. I just there's.
Well, I think you will, because I think the version of the game you bought was 3 seasons, so you've already purchased the next one.
Oh, great! I don't want any. I don't think Destiny's a bad game.
Right.
I don't. Even he doesn't think it's a bad game.
No.
The
well,
concept.
let's define that, because mechanically, weapon play, gun play, mechanics, one of the best games ever made.
Well, yeah, because they copied Halo. It's Bungie.
No, it's far better than Halo.
No.
Take the
Oh wow! You just made some enemies
no, whoa,
there.
no.
Whoa.
In terms of game mechanics, movement, gunplay,
No.
Destiny is superior. You played Halo 5? Want to argue?
I did play Halo 5.
And it didn't play this well.
I will say it plays better than Halo 5, but if you want
Oh,
to
it plays
back
better
to
than all
like-
the old games.
No.
Yeah, it does.
No. Sorry.
And
I would disagree on that.
I'm a Tom Clancy fanboy. That's what I play. I play
It plays
Division.
better than Tom Clancy games.
It plays different.
It plays
you can't
different. I
Really
don't want to say
compare
better.
because they're
It
not.
plays better first person. Yeah, I mean Tom Clancy's a third person, but
Yeah, like
third person is all the way to play.
Yeah.
First person is stupid.
agreed.
Yeah, third person third person gives you more field of view. You can see what's going on around you and all that stuff. It's just, I tell you what.
I bet you haven't changed your field of view since you got the new Xbox.
No, I'll open it up
Okay.
so I can see a little bit better. But I just, there's certain things I just don't like about it. There's certain things the Division actually, which by the way, when Division came out, it was Ubisoft's biggest game.
Mhm.
And I
Still
think
is,
it's still,
unfortunately.
huh?
It still is, unfortunately.
Well, no, it's dead now.
All their
quit
games
playing
are.
it. It's
Division
dead.
1 is starting to come back on Steam.
Yeah, but they just basically
Division 1 is
gave up.
starting to come back.
You got this thing that when it was released was your biggest title, and I think it was bigger than Assassin's Creed's. Still,
Well,
Probably
they're the only
not.
reason that and Just Dance is the only reason that company exists
yeah.
anymore.
And so it comes out and it's just huge, and then they're just like, we're just going to give up on it and let it go, because every season it came out, every new thing that they did in Division was this. Gosh, this sounds eerily familiar. It was just a recopy of what they did before. It was just another manhunt. So that's what you did, and it was just going to the same places, doing the same thing. But you look at the games compared to what we started out on. These games are huge,
Oh, absolutely.
right?
Now, and then that's where I don't disagree with the fact that if they're going to give seasonal content,
Mhm.
it is worth money because they're upkeeping servers. They've got a team working on it. I won't disagree with that. But saying that you have to buy certain things, do they not have like a paywall where you can you buy cosmetics? Can you buy?
Yeah. Oh
See,
yeah.
that, I
You
disagree
can buy
with that.
cosmetics, but you cannot buy weapon progression. You can't buy level
You
progression.
can't buy anything that's
Yeah.
going to make you better.
Yeah.
Right. Just
But you buy
aesthetics.
cosmetics, the best
Just like
outfits you
Fortnite.
can't get.
See, so I won't disagree with, and I don't consider that a paywall. That's not a
Right.
paywall. If they're giving you content for your money, but to me, they're rehashing content for your money.
Mhm.
Out of
So that's-
all the Destiny
I would agree 100% with
seasons
that.
I've ever
The
seen,
stories are
they-
weak.
they're
And
the
even
story-
Destiny fanboys
Yeah,
will
the
tell you
story's
that.
weak. They rehash content. The only reason this game is as big as it is fanboy. Everyone that plays it is pretty well
And that there's nothing
fanboy of
else to
this
play.
game.
See, that's not always true. I wish that were true, but it's not.
I think it is.
It unfortunately, the casual Destiny player has been controlling Bungie for a long time.
Oh, bull! The PvP
How?
people have been doing it.
No, PvPers are way
Because I
upset.
don't
They
think
never get
casual
anything new.
people play Destiny. Like if
That's just it.
Everything and Destiny is geared around PvP.
No.
Everything. You want to get a title, you got to do PvP. You want to get a catalyst, you got to do PvP.
Yeah, but if you are strictly a PvP player, you're sitting over there going, "Man, we don't have nothing to do." They've been upset for years. They don't get new
What else
maps.
can you do in PvP?
They don't get new maps.
Well, that's stupid.
yeah, it is. They
That's
don't.
just-
They haven't had a
that's
new
lazy.
Destiny map in over a year.
Yeah, especially when these guys are getting $300 million a pop every time something comes out.
Yeah, so so the game's been geared towards the casual for a while now. That's why
Oh, I don't
certain
think so.
things are easier to get now. Some things are
are
more
they
challenging.
just trying to
Yeah.
appeal to the
Yeah.
casual? They're
Yeah.
trying to appeal to the
Yeah.
casual gamer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
That's
They're
why
appealing
until
to
this
them.
season, like when you had Legendary Campaign, it was challenging. The last year and a half of Destiny was easy. No challenge at all before this current season.
I think if you say we're gearing it, I think my definition of casual is different. My definition of casual is somebody who sits down and is not going to get sweaty and not going to spend
To-
all that time grinding out
To
stuff.
me,
Yeah.
you are a casual Destiny player
I am a very casual
because
Destiny
you're
player.
not like live or die Destiny.
And I'm not in-game stuff.
And so I like I said, I think a majority of Destiny players, the actual people that play, are fanboys.
But the
They
way-
are the guys that have started from the
Right.
beginning. They're hardcore about it. They love the game, and that's good, fantastic.
The difference
I don't.
between the Division and Destiny, my biggest gripe, and you had this gripe about the new Diablo, is that it forces you to play with other
So-
people. If you want to get the good stuff, it
Yes.
forces you. You
Oh, yeah.
have to.
And that is my problem. Why I will probably not play Diablo 4 is because when I went to play the demo, you
Right.
know, they had the beta or whatever, I had to wait. I had to wait over an hour to play the game.
Popular game.
I want to play it if I pay $60, $70, $80 for a game.
Oh, those days are gone, man.
And I get home and I'm like, I want to play this game. And I go to play it and it's like, oh, we can't connect you to the server, or there's internet problems, or the server's full. BS. Diablo is still geared towards single player.
Right.
You can play it with multiple people, but it's still geared towards single player. Why does it have to be online?
I don't know. I think Diablo, at least the one I play with you guys, was designed around
A co-op.
a squad.
A co-op.
A co-op.
But not online massive server.
Exactly.
Like, that's what Diablo 4 is going to.
And that's what finally Destiny is. It's an MMO now.
Yeah. And
It's a shared world is what they call
what
it.
if they came out with this Destiny and said, hey, look, everything is running off of your console, and if you want to invite somebody over, you can. But you don't have to be online. I don't see how that's not a big issue.
And granted, I don't know that much about the game. I don't know if you can opt out of matchmaking, but I just know, like, even if I want to go into a Defiant Battleground and it's on right now like 1770, which I can do solo, it makes me go with other people. Or you want to go in there, you get the mechanics of a Defiant Battleground at 1600, cakewalk. It makes me go with somebody else. They could learn something from the Division. I know they're going to be just shocked by that, but they actually could, because the Division, I can go into any mission by myself. Any mission on the map, I can do it by myself. And the cool thing, if I get in trouble, then I can call for help.
Yeah.
And if they did that, that would make it fantastic.
And you can do some of that. Like if you were to go into the Master Nightfall, which is extremely hard.
Yeah.
It does not matchmake, period. You have to bring your fire team or you play alone.
Okay.
But doing Master alone
is hard.
Yeah. Like your max level.
Grandmaster would be, it's insane.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Grandmaster. Yeah.
Right. But then again,
you can go in
I'm
there
not
alone.
a sweaty guy. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm casual gamer. I want to be able, there's like a wall, and there's a wall that you hit in Destiny. If you are a casual gamer, there's just like, you can't go any farther than this right here.
There's some things behind there. Like they put things out there for the PvP players to go. There's coveted weapons in there. There's coveted weapons and strikes, the type of stuff that we like to play.
Right.
And there's coveted weapons and gear in raids. But you're right, they usually put the top tier, the thing everybody wants, in a raid or a dungeon or something that requires.
And the Division does that too. I mean, if you want to get the Eagle Bearer, it's behind a wall.
But I mean, to a degree, you should.
I agree. I don't have any problem with that.
You don't want all your casual players all walking around with the best exotic weapon.
Yeah.
Because that's like, why would your sweaty guys? Well, what point do they have in being sweaty now? And
Right.
playing hardcore because they got nothing to work for if everybody can get it.
I don't have any problem with that whatsoever.
They need to do it like World of Warcraft used to do. When you would go in and raid, you do a 40-man raid, take out a boss, and that boss would had a 10% chance of dropping the one item that all 40 people were looking for.
Right.
And then when it dropped, there was only one. And you had to roll for it.
Well, they don't do that.
So that was hardcore.
Well, the cool thing about also
shared loot,
the second thing about the Division that's cool is that if you went and you were going after Galahorn or something like that, and you're in there with a squad, in Division, if you go in and we're looking for a pestilence, I get it. I can drop it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I can give it to you.
If you were playing with me at the moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can give it to you.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Why can't Destiny do that?
Destiny said they'll never do that.
Because they want you to have to earn it.
I saw some guy
They don't want you to
do a
quit playing.
raid 52 times before he got it.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Something was like that with Chandler. Chandler helped like dozens of people through a specific raid for a specific. Chandler never got it.
Oh no, I'm done. I run it twice. I'm done. That's it. But the Division was like, if you go through it and
You'll
you do
get
it, you're going to get this gun.
See, I like that idea better.
Yeah, if you remember back in the day when Galahorn first came out, me and Jim were playing with Heinz, and Heinz would dismantle Galahorns in front of us because he would keep getting them, and we never got it. He was like, "Oh, I got another one."
Oh yeah.
He can't do nothing about it. He says, "Dismantle."
Oh my gosh. So there's nothing else for me to play right now, and the new Diablo doesn't look promising or anything like that. But that's just my biggest gripe with Destiny as a casual. And I'm an RPG guy. I am a
See, that's what
Dragon Age,
it's
Mass
hard
Effect.
coming from the RPG world.
It
You
is.
have games like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, all these different games.
Right.
Red Dead Redemption, all these games that have story arcs. They have a story that draws you in and makes you feel attached to the characters. And I think that was a big problem I had with this. You walk up to the Titan dude in charge or whatever, and he's just like, "Hello."
Yeah.
And he has very minimal dialogue. I have no attachment
But they talk
to
about that.
anybody in this game.
There's no character
They
development
could
in this
all
game.
get wiped off the face of the planet and get replaced tomorrow, and I'd be like, okay.
The only
See, and
interesting
I-
character they had, they killed.
You missed
the
it.
robot dude.
Cade.
Yeah. He was the only guy I actually liked. They killed him.
Right.
Oh,
Apparently.
he's coming back.
And
But
and
so
Jumpy's
you've
gay.
missed it. You've missed it, and you haven't played the portions that give the character backstories. And it's
Because
unfortunate.
I always fast forward through all the cutscenes.
Well, yeah, that's why
Because
you
they're
don't know
not
anything about it.
interesting.
Because they're not interesting.
But that's what I'm saying. Bungie has done something where they trickle out 15 minutes of story every week, and it's how they make 5 hours of story last a season, 3 months.
I
don't
they're
like
good
it.
at it.
I don't like it. But if you play it every Tuesday, you play the 15-minute story mission, you're learning stuff like this. I don't like getting it across the 3-month period.
Yeah,
either.
but I think they made a
All right.
mistake with Lightfall. I think that was bad.
But before you have a problem with paywall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have an issue with we pay for things every season, right?
Right.
So every 3 months we have a season. It costs us $10-15 to buy the season
Their
pass.
DLCs are insane now, though.
And then
They're
every
$50,
year, and
the
then
DLCs.
and then every year we get an expansion that costs $40 or $50.
Right.
Right. So every year,
This was $100.
because you bought 3 seasons worth of season pass,
Okay.
so you're stuck around for another season. Don't worry.
Oh, suck.
Anyways, but so the issue I have is that I've paid for things that are no longer in the game. They've taken away the darkness.
Sunsetting.
the
Oh,
dar-
my God.
Well,
I hate
not
that
only
too.
just weapons, but locations too, right? Raids have been removed.
If they didn't have to have 15,000 weapons.
well,
Vision
and that's
doesn't have though. Vision has real life weapons and some weird ones.
So there's a couple of things here. Some people would argue that I have to pay for Destiny all the time, right? But if I was going to play a game every year, I would spend $70-$80
Once
on
again, that's why I have no problem with it, as long as there's content. But
Which
they
is
should
what I
take their
do.
Content,
it. $100 a year, you
Right.
can play Destiny for 12 months.
Yeah.
which is a good deal. If you're
Yeah.
you're putting the hours in, that's a good deal.
Right.
And the Crucible stuff and the PvP stuff is not.
That's not for you.
It's not the fault of the PvPers out there. I don't blame them at all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I understand they want different content. My problem is with if you want to get a title, you want to get, like I said,
Yeah.
a catalyst or something like that. They force you to go play PvP, and I think that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't do that. For you to get something, now there might be stuff like in the Dark Zone in the Division, some kind of special gun or something like that, but they don't ever say you can't get this achievement. Well, you can't get this PvE achievement unless you go to the Dark Zone. You don't have to.
PvE and PvP should be
It should be separate.
separated.
It should be separated. When you have every title has some type of PvP element to it, then but
But doesn't their PvP like balance? So like if you go in and you have like a level whatever your awesome gun and I come in with a noob gun, doesn't it balance
The community PvP, yeah. But
scale.
the competitive stuff is based on your power level, your weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
so you're in there against a guy who's got Galahorn.
Yeah, you're.
Well, they're not using Galahorn in PvP, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
They're
he's
in
got,
there,
they got
and their
top line
power
weapons.
level, their statistics, their build class building is in
Yeah.
effect in the higher
It's funny.
levels,
Just look
yeah.
it up though. He's like top 10 weapons in Destiny. And they're all hidden behind raids and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I don't have a problem with that.
Not my top 10 weapons aren't hidden behind that.
No, it's just a bow.
All mine have strings.
He'd have a bow in every slot.
I have played with a bow in every slot.
Wow. Well, I mean, he is their archer, so
I am the
And
archer.
the jumping. The jumping is as gay as I'll get.
Lee sucks at jumping.
I do.
That's what the title of this video needs to be.
Yeah.
Lee sucks, at jumping.
jumping.
I'm not the only one.
We get to a jumping area and Lee's like, "Oh, you pull
Y'all
my
just
head
go
later."
ahead. Y'all go ahead and pull me out because it's just jump. They call it
They've
jumping
had some
puzzles.
hard, and I'm a platformer from way back,
This is
and I'll admit, Destiny
three-dimensional
has had
platforming's
some
different.
hard platforming moments in it where
Yeah.
yeah.
Division, you can't even jump off the ground. An inch.
That's
I
right.
love it. Love it. If you're flying through the air in Division, you've been hit by a mortar. I mean, that
is realistic. How many I don't go around jumping in real life.
But before you guys come and firebomb my home, I don't hate the game.
I do. So there you go.
I think Division's better. I think
I also think that, but I don't like to.
if anybody would watch it, we would do a whole episode on Wildlands and how great
Oh
that game
my
is.
gosh, one of the greatest.
One of the greatest games of all
Definitely
great.
time.
Open world multiplayer games co-op ever made.
Ever
period.
made.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Realistic
just disagree
guns,
there.
realistic. Oh,
We talk about
you can be
Wildlands,
wrong
and then
if
we
you
talk about the Mass Effect trilogy. I'd love to do that.
We could talk about Mass Effect trilogy when they start talking about 4.
I may
want.
be
They don't bring Shepard back there.
I may be dead by the time
Maybe
that
retired
comes out
for sure. Yeah, mid 60s,
Yeah.
another 10 years.
No, 70 years old.
Yeah, it would be worth it though to play
Yeah.
Shepard.
Oh, I'll play it
It
at
would.
70 if that's what it takes.
I would too.
Mhm.
Especially
yeah.
if Shepard's back.
Oh my gosh.
He will be. Don't worry.
I would seriously sit in a church parking lot playing the nude with baby oil on me.
Mhm.
My Shepard's still alive. I don't know about yours.
Oh, mine definitely is. I saw him breathe at the end of the game.
Shepard's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody saw that part. They've already turned it off by now. All right. On that
Destiny
note,
sucks.
Oh my.